The Secret Service just got hit with a scathing new report released today assessing all the problems within the agency. And the thing is, according to the report, the problems are not just surface level. They run deep. And the problems are so bad, the report says everyone at the top should be fired and all new leadership should be brought in, preferably from outside the Secret Service. Oh, and the Secret Service is doing way too much and needs to refocus itself. Those are just some of the key takeaways after the Secret Service's huge failure that led to the assassination attempt of former President Trump at his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, back in July. This 52-page report, which was released this morning, was commissioned by the Department of Homeland Security to try and get to the bottom of what happened. The independent review panel responsible for the report was made up of 4 law enforcement experts who worked under Presidents George W. Bush and Obama or worked in state law enforcement. And they've been working on this report since August. The report includes a timeline of exactly what happened before, during, and after the assassination attempt. The independent panel found, yeah, there were problems in Butler, but if you look under the hood, things are much worse than they seem. The report says, taken together, these issues reveal deep flaws in the Secret Service, including some that appear to be systemic or cultural. According to the report, those deeper concerns include the fact that no one took ownership of the failure after the assassination attempt. Like everyone's just started pointing the finger at someone else. That there was a troubling lack of critical thinking by Secret Service personnel before, during, and after July 13th when it came to assessing the level of risk associated with a rally like that one. A lack of training facilities and a lack of commitment to training on core protection missions, and an ineffective speak-up practice which led to agents who knew the shooter was suspicious at that rally not effectively communicating that concern to former President Trump's detail or other agents on the ground. The panel found that is a Secret Service cultural problem. The report gave several recommendations the Secret Service should implement immediately. Of course, getting a new director who is not promoted from within the service would be a good start. The panel says the Secret Service currently has a $3.1 billion budget and about 3,200 special agents on staff, but right now those agents are stretched too thin. In case you didn't know, the Secret Service does other things besides protecting the president, vice president, and former presidents. The Secret Service also investigates financial fraud and investigates other types of crimes. Well, the report says that's got to stop. There is simply no excuse to need to do more with less concerning protection of national leaders. Unless and until those responsibilities are fulfilled, no resources, funds, or time should be allocated to other missions that are not centrally related to the protective function. Now, this is just one of the independent reviews of the Secret Service going on right now. It's up to Homeland Security Secretary and Congress to decide whether to implement or if they should implement one or all of these recommendations from this report. So if you want to read it for yourself, I'll email it out to you tonight in my Newsgirl News Roundup email, so make sure you sign yourself up.